All right, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino, and you and I, we're going to have one hell of a day. All right, let's talk about this. July 6th, 2020. As I am doing this video blog, stock trading does not start for about 40 minutes, but stock futures are higher across the board. There's a lot of other stuff going on as well. So stocks are poised for big gains at the open. No surprise to you. I explained to you yesterday in my markets to look ahead that there was a few big tells in this market pointing towards gains in the stock market. You see how easy this is? It really is very simple. I explained to you why this was playing out, but it gets even bigger than that today. We're getting all kinds of information. So anyway, so yes, stocks are poised for big gains. The dollar is getting slammed. When the dollar gets weaker, this is stock market positive. Because the dollar is weaker, metals are catching a bid. Cryptocurrencies are catching a bid. Crude oil is catching a bid. I mean, this is huge, what we're seeing now. Why is all this going on here? Is it just, I don't know, a miracle or something? No. This is what's going on right now. We have members of Congress. We have Fed presidents. We have the president, President Trump, calling for another $1 trillion. No, at least another $1 trillion in stimulus. Let me explain this to you. The Federal Reserve is giddy off of this, more than giddy. For months now, we have heard Fed presidents come out saying, we got the cash. How much do you need? And now we have Congress calling for it. We got the president calling for it. I mean, this is part of the bigger plan here. The Fed wants to lend. The Fed is taking over the world. That's obviously a huge positive for this market. Now, what else is positive for this market? We also found out that these corporations that have laid off millions of people, well, those jobs are not coming back. This is stock market positive. Why? Because these corporations, instead of having to pay these workers that they laid off that are going to be permanent now, they're going to have this cash to do what? Well, to increase their margin. So that's stock market positive as well. I told you what's going on here. It's an elimination of the middle class on an epic scale. This is stock market positive. Yes, it is. It's part of the grand plan here. And I feel terrible for the middle class here in America that is getting decimated on a grand scale. There's no other way to put this. Very sad. It's very sad. So as you can see, the virus nonsense and the fear, it's kind of being overtaken by greed. Okay, again, the two forces that drive this market, fear and greed, period, the end. That's how it works. Although they are really trying to push the fear narrative. It's epic. It truly is. Do you know that 0.03 percentage of the population of the United States has lost their life to this virus? I mean, I guess the chances of catching this virus and dying from it are about the same as getting struck by lightning. So I want you to think about that. But again, the fear narrative has been driving this entire thing. The Wall Street banks are buying the market on an epic scale. You know that. That's another big driver here. So let's put this together. Stocks are poised for a big gain here at the open. The dollar is under pressure, which is giving metals a boost. It's giving cryptocurrencies a boost as well. Crude oil going higher, which is going to boost the energy sector, the financial sector here. That's the way it looks right now. New record highs for the NASDAQ. Record highs are coming for the S&P and the Dow as well. In short order, there is no doubt about it. It looks like we're getting at least another $1 trillion. $1 trillion! You know, they could just conjure up, all the money they want to, the Federal Reserve, and they're more than happy to supply it, especially when they have Congress and the President of the United States saying, we need more. We need more. How much can you give us? That's what it's all about. And members of the Fed, They're doing cartwheels and backflips through the halls of the Federal Reserve because this is part of the plan, the takeover, and the elimination, the extinction of the middle class. I hate seeing this, but again, it is massively stock market positive, and that's just the way it's going to go. It's going to go this way until when? Until it doesn't. Okay, that's all we need to know. Period. The end. All right, look, this guy here loves you. Please share the video. Get it out there. Let me know what you think about this loveliness going on around us. And I'm being sarcastic, obviously. And I'll see you at the end of the day.